just don't know how fast it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be quick because it's a brand new facility. Women's 200, Shauna Miller-Weibo, Allyson Felix, Brittany Brown, who medaled at the Doha World Championships, Lena Irby, Gabby Thomas. This will be an interesting one, especially because Miller-Weibo is saying she's going to do the 2. That's going to be her preferred event, so I want to see how quickly she runs. She ran 49.0 in the 4, and you're thinking, well, man, you're pretty good at that event too. So is she going to run something comparably fast in the 2? She's probably looking at competition worldwide to make that decision as well. Got a new training partner out there in Wade Van Niekerk, who is now training with that same group. And with Felix, people are saying Felix, she said she's focusing on the 2. What I've heard is she's going to run both at the trials, which would make sense. They're separate in the schedule, so you can run the 400 and the 200. But there's definitely people in this. Felix, if she's going to be a threat in the 2 or even the 4, there's people in this race that she would need to finish in front of. So I'm just excited. Watching Shauna Miller-Weibo race is always a treat. You when you watch her, you're like, this is one of the greatest athletes in the world, hands down.
What's your take that she's focusing on the 2?
Miller-Weibo or Felix?
No, Felix.
Oh, I think she's focusing on both. We've talked about the relay concept before. It would not make sense to not run the 400 if you're trying to get on the Olympic team, because getting 4th in the 200
does nothing for
not the same as getting 8th in the 400 in terms of getting onto the relay team. So I don't listen. The women's 2 in the United States, it's obviously open, right? Because you don't know if Richardson's going to run it. If Richardson doesn't run it, well, if she doesn't, the team going like that team in Doha, Brittany Brown, Angie Nellis were the top 2. They were not on anybody's radar heading into that meet. Now they acquitted themselves really nicely. The 4 we've talked about before, it's pretty open. There's not a Shauna Miller-Weibo right now in the United States in the 400 or a Sawa Eid Nasser in the United States in the 400. I just think Felix was trending up in distance, so it made sense for her to stick with the 4. Maybe she's just trying to give herself as many shots to get on the team as possible. But I think she's going to finish in the top 8 in the 400, so she's going to get that spot on the team. But the 2 is going to be tough with, Prandini's been running well, Thomas, Brown. I don't know about Nellis. You see the top there. There's a list right there. Steiner, Sturgis. Richardson obviously is the big one where, okay, if she runs, you figure she's going to qualify. But you just don't know if she's actually going to run it. Right? You don't know in her first Olympics if she's going to try to take on the double. I hope, because hopefully that'll mean double the amount of tweets if she doubles. But we can't be too sure.
This confidence, more and more I look at the field. I mean, yes, we haven't seen some of the top women really run in their top form yet. They've kind of been slow to get to there, especially in the 400. But Felix, she's ranked 17th in the 200, and she's ranked, 23rd in the 400?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but if that's
one's
not
that the other.
Good. That's not that good, right? She doesn't even have the Olympic standard. She doesn't have the Olympic. I mean, she'll get in on rankings quota if she were to finish top 3 or whatever. But
she doesn't really run a serious 400 though. I mean, she would get it as soon as she runs it, I think.
Well, she ran 5:51.36. That's at USA's, right?
I think. Well, I know that was when she was coming. That was her first meet. That was her debut. I think she could run faster than that right now. But when you say 17 versus finishing in the 20s, I think a point that you're bringing up there is, hey, maybe the 200 is easier than the 400, despite what we thought. Maybe there is more of a chance in the 200. But then you factor in the 400, finishing in that, just making the final is a victory. What do you think about Miller-Weibo? I would be bummed if she didn't run the quarter, because I want to see her and Sawa Eid Nasser run. You want to see the 2 best people in their event run. So I hope she runs that, but I totally understand.
You know what they should do for the Olympic trials in the 400? They should qualify 9.
Every other event?
They should qualify 9 to the final. Put a little bit drama who doesn't get to go to the Olympics, who finishes 9th.
But see, how many people know watching at home that all those people will be in the relay pool? Basically nobody, because probably a lot of track and field people don't understand about the 4x4 pool, let alone the mixed gender 4x4 pool.
Hey, it
Uh,
would be good little drama. I'll be excited about that.